Ra, Khajiit has something important to tell you. The heavens fell from the sky. The sphere... Panic, panic! Nern is ending. Shards of the stars, magic everywhere. Boom! Lashido! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Take your loot. That's what you said, hmm?
Даже учитывая тот факт, что коллегия очень толерантна к своим ученикам, есть границы, через которые нельзя переступать. Позволь дать тебе совет. Ты собираешься работать в направлении, которое официально не разрешено? Тогда не говори об этом никому. К некоторым видам экспериментов коллегия относится неодобрительно. Преднамеренное убийство другого мага из коллегии – очень плохая идея. А что касается исследований, пожалуй, если ты найдешь своим действиям приемлемое объяснение, изучать можно практически что угодно. Правда, если для экспериментов нужны живые подопытные, такими вещами лучше заниматься вне стен коллегии. Надеюсь, у тебя есть деньги? Смотри. До встречи!
Что тут произошло? Что тебе нужно?
Ты умеешь добиваться своего. Мне это нравится.
Sheesh, I'm tired. Feels like I've been offline for ages. How long have I been asleep for? Where is everyone? This place should be packed. Haha, just mafaning your bazan, friend. It's been about, 200 years since I had to last work this damn thing. Point is, I know all about the Dweema and them being all gone. Good riddance, I say, but a pity they forgot to take me with. Oh, right, how silly of me. Of course you wouldn't be able to understand what's going on right now. That's reasonable. After all, you're not a Dweema. The name's Mzarn, Zadakom Mzarnom, Eternal Station Master of Blackreach Railroad, and Qualified Operator of Kithachand Izet, which you just reactivated. You probably have a lot of questions and not much in the way of brains, so I'll try to explain things as slowly as possible. But ask away, please. My name is Zadakom Mzarnom. When I died, my spirit was bound by tonal architects to this locomotive, to forever serve as its supervisor. Logic and reason, I hate tonal architects. At any rate, over the years I've made it my duty to serve the owners of Blackreach Railroad. Seeing as they're all now dead, ownership falls to you. Of course, you have no idea how to operate the train, or even what it really is. So just leave that to me. I can still take you places, however. Just tell me what station you want to go to, pull that throttle over in the cabin, and I'll take it from there. You can just relax. Yeah, not exactly. You see, there's a slight problem. It's been over 200 years since I last had any sort of chance to inspect the line, the train, or anything else. And while Dweema things are built to last, I can't guarantee the weather or outside forces haven't blocked the track. Now I know the stations around Blackreach itself are okay. However, for the other farther ones, I can't be certain. Nor can I be certain those stations still even exist. So here's the deal. Whenever we're traveling uncharted rail and reach an obstacle, I'm going to stop and rely on you to clear the tracks. Now the old stations along all the lines are probably locked up, so if we do reach one, providing it still exists, I'll unlock it for you. Which reminds me, here, this key will open up the stations around Blackreach. You probably don't understand, nor am I able to translate it exactly, but roughly it means unstoppable force. It's a locomotive. And you probably don't know what that is either. Look, it's a big thing on rails that goes really fast all around Skyrim, alright? Now it's unique because it's the first locomotive of its kind to have a pathfinder mechanism. You probably don't know what that is either. When you reactivated the train, both it and I became attuned to you. For me, this just means I'm forced to serve you. I'm fine with that, though. The train, however, had its pathfinder mechanism locked onto you. It'll follow you as close as it can, and park at whatever station you're nearest. So, if you're ever in a fix, you can just pop into a Dwemer outpost, and me and my train will be waiting there for you. However, I'm not going to take it through uncharted track, which is fine because any station near uncharted track would be locked up anyways. Talk to me when you're ready to travel. Old unstoppable force. Kinda hard to think of anything really interesting about it. They used to use trains all across our civilization, though most were found back in Resdane and Vardenfell. The railroad here was unique, mostly because of Kithachand Izet being the first train with a pathfinder system. Other than that, it was the same as all the other engines. Big, steamy, and fast. Not much to say about me, really. I was born in a small village in eastern Vardenfell, a little place called Nachuland. My father and I had always been at odds. I always found him so stuck up, and he wanted me to continue the family business. But I told myself there's no way I'm gonna end up like my old man Kagranak. So I packed my bags and left for Skyrim. Been here ever since. It's actually a pretty boring story. I was a person in the crowd here the day the railroad first opened. I accidentally slipped off the platform onto the tracks below, right as the train was coming. Needless to say, it was messy. After my death, the owners of the railroad decided it would be worth it to bind my spirit to the train, to serve it for all eternity. I suppose I should, but to be honest, I really don't. My life was uneventful and tedious. Here on the railroad, I have a purpose, a job, and I get to meet people. It's not such a bad death, really. Probably the same as being anything else. You got up, you went to work, you went to bed. Not much excitement, really, just more steam and gears. Artifacts? You mean like things a tonal architect would make? Probably not. Anything that was popular in my day would probably be known by you already. Like you've probably already heard of the Rookin clan's ancestral hammer Volendro. And everyone knows about Spellbreaker. And then there's the Gathantench, which again is common knowledge. Wait, you don't know about the Gathantench? Well damn, you're dumber than I expected. Gathantench is another pretty rough translation, mostly because the first word means steam, and we Dwemer have over 4,000 words for steam. But altogether it means steam boiler staff. It was a pinnacle of Dwemer engineering, capable of creating deadly hot blasts of steam. It was actually owned by this railroad. The employee of the month had the honor of wielding it each month. I myself had possession of it a few times. Of course, it's probably lost to time now, but who knows? You might come across it someday.
Да, воин Азуры. Хорошо, я постою на страже.